Hey beauty lovers, welcome back to my channel. So I have a little haul for you today. This is some things I picked up when I was in Hong Kong recently on a work trip, and I really love going to Hong Kong, so I was really excited when I found out about this trip, and also I knew that I was going to go skincare shopping. So Hong Kong, obviously, you know, the whole Asian skincare thing. There are a few chains there just focused on beauty products. It was quite funny because where I was staying in the conference hotel, within about a 10-minute walk, there was probably 10 of the Colour Mix and Sa Sa chain stores, and there was also a Cosme as well. So yeah, I of course had to go in and check them out, and I noticed that a few of them had either the different products within a same skincare line, or they had different lines in different stores. So I ended up going into quite a few looking for different products. So yeah, I just picked up a few things and I will show you what I bought. So the first thing on my list, which I knew I wanted to get, is some Lululemon sheet masks. So Lululemon is a Japanese brand that I discovered when I went to Japan a few years ago on holiday, and when I was kind of looking at products that I should specifically look to pick up in Asia, Lululemon came up, and these are just really nice, paper sheet masks with some essence or serum that they're soaking in here. So you just put it on for like 10-15 minutes. So I often do that on a weeknight when I come home from work and take off my makeup and just put one of these on just while I'm on my laptop. And then when you take it off, you just rub in what's left of the serum or the essence, and then go on with moisturizer, eye cream, and finish your routine. And then at the weekend, maybe if I've had a nice pampering long bath, and then I'll put one of these on. So yeah, maybe twice a week I use them. It does actually say here 7 days, because the idea is that there's 7 in a pack, and they're gentle enough that you can use them every day if you want to. I must say I haven't been that committed to do that, but 2-3 times a week is plenty as well. And I just find my skin always just feels so nice and smooth and nourished after I've used one of these. And in fact, I prefer these to the SK-II masks, which is a relief, because the SK-II masks are ridiculously expensive. It's something like £80 for a box of 10. Whereas these are like, you know, £4 or £5 for the pack of 7, and the paper itself is thinner, so I feel like it sits closer to the skin. It allows the product to absorb better. Whereas the SK-II mask, although they're individually wrapped, which is obviously better for travelling, because, you know, I've travelled with these, but, you know, they're just resealable, and there are 7 masks here just soaking in the liquid. And you just peel one off to use it, so it is messier for travelling. And if you are going to do that, I would say, you know, put it in another Ziploc bag or whatever, because I did have, you know, the essence dripping on my in my makeup bag, or in the toiletries bag. So, but yeah, I find that I just actually, as the mask itself, I prefer these, because the SK-II is thicker, so it doesn't sit. It doesn't hang off the skin as nicely, it kind of hangs off the face, so it doesn't sit flat to the skin, and you know, they're individually wrapped, but they're in a lot of product, and so it doesn't, you know, it's almost too much, and it doesn't all soak into the skin, and then you're just kind of left with too much product, and there's some left in the packet and whatever. So I actually prefer these, which is a relief. So very happy to have these back, and I'm looking forward to using them. And then another thing that was on my list that I knew I wanted to pick up is the Face Shop Rice Water Bright Rich Cleansing Oil. So this is just a really nice, you know, oil cleanser to take off your makeup. It's the first step of your skincare routine at night. Just a very nice, you know, not perfumed fragrance, you know, it doesn't really have much of a fragrance, just a nice simple product. This is kind of the first thing that I tend to reach for, so I ran out of this a couple of months ago and I was just really missing it, and so much so that I bought 2 of them because I like to have them around. And at the moment I've been using if I'm looking for an oil, instead of this I've been using the May Lindstrom cleansing oil, which again is the other end of the scale and is very expensive. But you know, it's essential oils, very strongly scented. I mean, really nice, but I wouldn't use that for removing makeup. I mean, you know, keep the cheap products for washing off your makeup down the sink, and keep the nice ones for, you know, more of a pampering session and a nourishing treatment to really cleanse your skin rather than just wash your makeup off. So I do like that oil, but for, you know, it's the first step, as I say, of the skincare routine and just taking the makeup off. I really like this. So as well, because my skin does tend to be dry and flaky, I'm sure it doesn't look like it because I've had my makeup on for hours. It's like 7, 8 o'clock at night and I've had my makeup on for like 12 hours. So I'm sure I'm looking very shiny, but I do actually have dry flaky skin, and so there is a light oil for people with oily skin, but I do use the rich one. So I'm happy to have that back as well. And then something that wasn't on my list, but I'm really glad I picked it up, is the Banilla Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm. When I was looking at reviews, you know, of Asian skincare products and things that I might want to pick up when I was there, people did keep mentioning this. So it's just a nice thick cleansing balm, solid in the tub. It smells absolutely gorgeous. It reminds me of berry yogurt, which it doesn't matter at all what it smells like, but it's just, there's so many of the skincare products that I use smell absolutely awful, so I'm always really excited when something smells amazing. And I really do like the smell of this, you know, really refreshing in the morning. I do, as I say, I have dry skin, and so if I've done exfoliation or put on an acid overnight, use some kind of overnight mask, I will have, you know, a build up of dead skin and grossness or whatever that I need to wash off in the morning. So I like this. I like the Eve Lom cleansing balm, which is more oily and kind of an unctuous gummy texture, whereas this is, as I say, it's like a refreshing, it's like a sorbet texture rather than something heavier. So it feels nice and light and refreshing. But where it really comes into its own is removing makeup. So this just absolutely, you know, Clean It Zero, it takes everything off. So a few nights ago, I came home from work completely exhausted, but I didn't want to fall into bed wearing my makeup because I do that too much, to be honest. You shouldn't ever do that. Don't sleep in your makeup because you will end up with spots. And a few weeks ago, I did have a few on my forehead for that very reason. So I've been trying to be better, and I did want to, you know, take off my makeup and, you know, do my skincare, but equally I was completely exhausted. So I used this, it took off all my makeup to the point where I just then skipped my second cleanse and just put on my serum, moisturiser, and went to bed. Don't do that. Don't skip your second cleanser. But I'm just saying it's that good that, you know, I wear waterproof mascara and eyeliner, and this took it all off. So just to say that this is a really good cleansing balm, and I'm glad that I did decide to try it out. And then it also comes with a nice big spatula to scoop the product out, because that is a thing that I don't really like tubs and jars for my skincare. I much prefer tubes and pumps and droppers, because, you know, makeup and dirty fingers or whatever, you don't want to get stuff in it, and then also, you know, you don't want it to be exposed to the air. But obviously with the cleanser it doesn't matter because you're just putting it on your face and washing it straight off, rather than a treatment product where you would be putting it would be sitting on your skin overnight or all day or whatever. So yeah, I don't mind a tub for a cleanser, but I do like that it comes with a nice big spatula to scoop out the product with. So that was that one, and then I also, another cleanser, because, you know, I go through so many cleansers because I wear makeup pretty much every day. I picked up the Shiseido Senka Perfect Whip. So this is really like a classic Asian beauty product. I even went to see a friend in Asia and they had this in their bathroom. You know, the friend I was traveling with, we were kind of like, oh, I'm relieved to, you know, it's actually, you know, a well-regarded product. But just a really thick cleansing cream. When we look at that, it just, there's no dripping coming out of there. That is just a thick cream that you can actually just, it will suck up back into the tube. but it's a creamy texture, very thick. Again, really good at removing makeup. The only thing with this is I find that it does leave my skin with that squeaky clean feeling afterwards, which I used to like, but actually it's not good if you're stripping your skin. It shouldn't feel stripped like that. So I don't use it every day, but I do just like to have it around and use it, you know, once or twice a week, just if I feel like I want something nice and creamy. I did buy it before when I went to Japan, and yeah, just kind of missed having it around as an option to reach for, so I picked that up. And again, it's like, you know, £5, no more than that for a tube, and it is 120 grams. It lasts a long time because you only need a small amount because it is so rich and thick. So yeah, like that one. And then I also picked up the Laneige lip sleeping mask. So last year when I was traveling in the US and I happened to be there at the spring sale time, you know, for VIB and Rouge members, so I was very happy about that. This year the timing of my trips was off and I was there a month later, which was a shame, but anyway. Last year I did pick up the Laneige lip sleeping mask in berry, and since then they've brought out, I mean, I think they had apple at the time, but they've also got vanilla. They've now brought out grapefruit, and I really wanted to try this one, and actually I think I prefer this to the berry because it smells absolutely delicious. It smells like grapefruit chewy sweets. Again, not that the scent matters, but it is very lovely. And so yeah, it's, sorry, I should show you if you can see that that's a very thick lip balm. I've seen some people say that they use it during the day, like as a lip balm, but for me it's very thick and sticky, so I'm not sure that I would get on with that during the day. I feel like my lipstick would just slide off. But I do like it as a lip treatment overnight. So I have the berry one in my bathroom so that, you know, when I'm doing my skincare routine at night, I put that on as a last step. But then I often, you know, I'm tired and I'll forget to do it, so I keep the grapefruit one in the bedroom so that if I have forgotten to do it and I can't be bothered to go back into the bathroom, I have this near the bed so I can reach for it and use this. So that's been working well, and as I say, I do prefer the grapefruit one. When I got this in Colour Mix, I believe it was $88, so it's about £9. And then I kind of thought, oh, you know, because they're so big and I don't know how anybody gets through them unless they are reapplying it constantly throughout the day. I kind of thought, well, I don't need any more of them. I mean, I have loads left of the berry one, this is a new one, but I thought I might try maybe the vanilla or perhaps the apple. But I thought, you know, I was going to Sephora in the US a few weeks after I was in Hong Kong, and I might pick up another one there. But because I paid $88 for this one, and then in the US it was like $20, I like couldn't bring myself to spend $20 on another one when I'd paid like £9 for this. And as I say, it's going to take me forever to go through this, so decided not to get another one. But oh yeah, and it also in the box comes with a little tiny spatula, again just a little nice pink rubbery tip scoop, so that again you don't have to put, because it's a tub, you don't have to get your fingers in there, you can use the scoop to keep it nice and clean, so I like that. And then finally I picked up a Sum 37 Waterfall special gift set. You can see the Colour Mix sticker, so you do that to prevent you obviously from returning it or trying to send it back to return it to other places or whatever. But yeah, I really like the Waterfall range from Sum 37, and when I was in Hong Kong before, I bought a full-size set, you know, bigger box with a few full-size products in it. But this time I decided, because I have so many other things that I'm using, I didn't need to get a full-size set. But when I saw these minis, I couldn't resist. Because I travel so much, I love miniature travel size products. So I will definitely get use out of this. I really like the Skin Refresher. You know, again, with Korean skincare, I'm all about the layers of hydration. And this is just a nice toner that I like to use, especially when I'm traveling, you know, to have just a small bottle of toner like that. And then there's a gel cream, a eye lifting essence, a rebalancing gel lotion, and then the essential cleansing foam, which would sound like it might be, you know, foamy and drying and whatever, but it's not. It's actually quite a creamy texture. So this, I had one of these before in the other box that I'd got with the bigger products, but this is the same one that I had. It's 40 mils, which, you know, again is great for traveling. You know, if you're just traveling with hand luggage and so you have to keep under your 100 mils, or even if you're taking checked luggage and you're going away for a few days or a couple of weeks, you don't really want like a 150 ml, 200 ml bottle of cleanser. You're never going to get through all that. So again, 40 mils or, you know, even smaller is a nice size to travel with. So we'll definitely get some use out of that. I'm looking forward to using those. So yeah, that is what I picked up. Not loads of things because, as I say, I knew I was going to go to Sephora. And there were things on my list there as well, so I didn't want to get too many things in Hong Kong. And so yeah, I just kept it to a few basics, obviously lots of cleansers because, as I say, I go through a lot of cleanser. Really glad that I tried the vanilla Clean It Zero because I really love that, so much so that I've already gone on Amazon and ordered another one because I'm more than halfway through that. So I knew when I finished it I'd want another one. And you can, I mean, I kind of, because I knew that I was going to Asia, I kind of just waited to pick up products there, but you can find these on Amazon. You just obviously have to be careful that the seller is reputable, that you're not going to end up with an expired product or whatever, but you can get a lot of these Korean and Japanese products on Amazon if you have a look around. So yeah, I have got myself another one of those cleansing balms, so that I'm sure is going into my regular routine. And the other product, yeah, I'm sure I will be talking about them again when I do my empties or when I'm talking about different skincare steps and so on. Drop me a comment if you have any questions or anything you want to recommend that I try. You know, I love to try new Asian products, so if there's anything you think I should check out, let me know, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.